Good afternoon, pnawn da. Just on my way back from Dolgellau, back in the direction of Conwy, and I decided to take a different route, a route I've not been on for some time, and it's over the Migneint, and I just wanted to share with you this amazing, wild area of North Wales. In the distance, we're looking at Moel Llyfnant, and then to the left, Arennig Fawr. What a wild place, all this moorland, and then we're looking back down in the direction of Dyffryn Conwy, down towards Pemachno. And I remember many years ago walking across this bog, and there is a farmhouse somewhere in the middle of all this that was abandoned many years ago, but is still used as a base when they're collecting the sheep off these mountainous areas, and they use it for making cups of tea and sandwiches, etc. Quite a place, and it's somewhere down over there, right onwards towards Sbwtyn and Penmachno. Beautiful farmhouse, very typical of the farmhouses you get in this area. Can you see the great big slate blocks that are used as lintels above the windows, etc.? I'd quite forgotten that this was such a deep valley. So beautiful, very windy road. And you can see the grit bins, these yellow bins that are on the side of the road, and that is just proof that when weather conditions are wintry and snowy and icy, that this is a treacherous route that you would not negotiate unless it was absolutely necessary. So those grit boxes are put there so that you can spread the grit on the road. Just entering Gwydir Forest. Coedwig Gwydir. It's well worth taking the time to stop and appreciate the beauty of this area. So lucky here in North Wales. Quite rare these days to see a proper old-fashioned red phone box that's actually still got a telephone in it. Very often you see these that have been taken over as little community libraries where people leave books in there for book swaps. But of course, the one thing that you don't have in areas like this is very good mobile phone signal. I've got absolutely no signal at the minute, so it's not a time to run out of diesel for sure. Just struck me how remote some of these farmhouses are up towards Cwm Pemachno. Quite a distance that the farm tracks go to get to the farmhouses. Now you'll see just centre screen there, an old cottage that didn't make it through the years. Notice as well that it's all dry stone walls as the field boundaries. Now I thought I lived in a remote place, but this area certainly tops it. I'm back in the land of other traffic now, on the A5. Now the A5 is the historic route that actually starts in London at the Marble Arch and finishes off in Holyhead. And there's an arch on the port in Holyhead that denotes the end of the A5. Now in the far distance we have a wonderful view of Moel Llyfnant. 2,861 foot high, so it doesn't quite make it into the 3,000s that we are very proud of here in North Wales, but you can actually see Llywydd, that is one of the ridges leading up to Wyddfa or Snowdon. Just about make it in the haze in the distance, kind of there. You can hear the river down in the valley, but you can't actually see it. So I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you for joining me on my journey this afternoon, my detour on my way home. It's a sunny afternoon, so yes, I've had to dig out my driving sunglasses. Thanks for joining me. Diolch yn fawr. Hwyl.